A summary of Fall on Your Knees by Anne-Marie MacDonald, performed by Kieran Hulsman. Our story begins in Cape Breton during the late 19th century, when James Piper and Materia Mahmoud meet. They start courting and fall in love. Materia's father forbids their marriage, and so the two young lovers run away to get married in secret. Their marriage starts off well. Soon, though, James becomes controlling. He stops letting Materia leave the house alone and starts beating her. A year later, Materia gives birth to Kathleen, and life in the Piper family improves. Years go by, and the Pipers have two more children, Mercedes and Francis. By this point, James has become a cruel and brutish man, and Materia lives in fear of him. One night, Mercedes hears a noise coming from downstairs, so she leaves her bed to investigate. In the living room, she finds her father brutally raping 8-year-old Francis, scarring both girls for the rest of their lives. After graduating from high school, Kathleen moves to New York City to pursue a career in opera singing. There, she falls in love with Rose, her accompanist. Somehow, James discovers their secret and comes down to New York to confront Kathleen. He finds the two in bed together and completely loses control of himself. He locks Rose in a closet and then beats and rapes his daughter Kathleen in a twisted attempt to cure her. Pregnant with her father's child, Kathleen dies in childbirth. Materia delivered the baby, and James feels that there was more she could have done to save Kathleen. In a rage, he beats Materia's head into the wall and then locks her in the cellar. A few days later, Materia tragically dies. With Materia no longer there to take James's beatings, he starts taking his anger out on his daughters. At one point, James catches Frances misbehaving. He takes her into the shed and then beats her senseless in an effort to teach her a lesson. For years, girls in the Piper family live in fear of their father. Then, one day, James dies of old age. Now adults, Mercedes, Francis, and Lily are finally freed from their tormentor. The end.